Terence Crawford is the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, and he's already beaten some of the best fighters in the division.
Draped in enough belts to share them with his family.
But who should he fight next? In this video, we'll explore 6 possible opponents for Crawford, including Jermell Charlo.
Oh my goodness! He set him into next week, and we have a new champion. It is Jermell Charlo. It's a brotherly affair.
Floyd Mayweather. Gervonta Davis. Keith Thurman. Jaron Ennis. And a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. Each of these fighters brings their own unique style and challenges to the table. Jermell Charlo is a powerful puncher with a strong chin, while Floyd Mayweather is known for his defensive prowess and technical ability. Gervonta Davis is a rising star with explosive power, and Keith Thurman is a skilled boxer with a dangerous right hand. Jaron Ennis is an up-and-coming fighter with impressive speed and agility, while a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. would give Crawford the chance to prove himself once again against one of the best in the division. Who do you think Crawford should fight next is the question everybody has been talking about.
Who else is out there, bud, that could give you that superstar fight?
Welcome to Topic of Conversation, your go-to channel for up-to-date entertainment news on trendy topics in sports, music, media, and news. We're here to bring you the latest news and gossip from the world of entertainment. Whether you're a fan of sports, music, movies, TV, or anything in between, you'll find something to interest you on our channel. Before we get started, please help to grow this channel by hitting that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to click that notification bell to be alerted when a new video has been uploaded. So who should Terence Crawford fight next after his recent dominating victory over Errol Spence Jr. on July 29th, 2023? Or better yet, who would you rather pay to see fight Crawford under the bright lights in Las Vegas, Nevada? Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford are 2 of the best welterweights in the world, and their rivalry has been brewing for years.
Whatever, guy. You get your paperwork right. Talk to Mr. Heyman. We'll get a fight going. And you're damn right, it'll be easier. Let's get a big fight going, matter of fact. And I'll show you better than I can tell you. Ain't nothing easy in the ring with me, so I don't.
Charlo is the WBC and IBF champion, while Crawford is the WBO and WBA champion. A fight between the two would be a unification bout for all 4 belts, and it would be a huge event in the boxing world. Charlo is a powerful puncher with a strong chin. He has a record of 35-1-1 with 19 knockouts. He is known for his aggressive style and his willingness to stand and trade punches. Crawford is a more technical boxer with excellent footwork and a variety of punches. He has a record of 38 wins, no losses, with 29 knockouts. He is known for his ability to pick his opponents apart and his devastating power. A fight between Charlo and Crawford would be a clash of styles. Charlo would look to impose his power on Crawford, while Crawford would look to outbox and outmaneuver Charlo. It would be a close and exciting fight, and the winner would be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. In addition to being a huge event in the boxing world, a fight between Charlo and Crawford would also be a significant moment for African-American boxers. Both Charlo and Crawford are African-American, and they would be the first 2 African-American fighters to unify the welterweight titles since Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns in 1987. The fight has been rumored for years, but it has never been able to come together. However, now that Crawford is the undisputed welterweight champion, the fight is finally a possibility. It would be a huge event for boxing, and it would be a great way for Charlo and Crawford to cement their legacies as 2 of the greatest welterweights of all time. If you would rather pay to see Terence Crawford fight Jermell Charlo, type Crawford versus Charlo in the comments section. A second option is Jaron Ennis. Ennis is a rising star in the welterweight division, known for his power, speed, and athleticism. He has a record of 29 wins with 0 losses with 27 knockouts and has stopped his last 16 opponents. A fight between Crawford and Ennis would be a clash of styles. Crawford would look to outbox and outmaneuver Ennis, while Ennis would look to overwhelm Crawford with his power and speed. It would be a close and exciting fight, and the winner would be the welterweight champion of the future. Ennis is a confident fighter who is not afraid to call out top opponents. He has said that he wants to fight Crawford.
I feel like I'm going to be able to showcase my ability and my talent against those elite level guys, and I feel like they'll bring something else out of me, you know?
And he believes that he can beat him. Crawford has also expressed interest in fighting Ennis, and he has said that he respects Ennis's skills.
I always said Boots was a great talent. I always told everybody that I supported him. I've been supporting him since he was in the amateurs.
A fight between Crawford and Ennis would be a huge event in the boxing world. It would be a battle between two of the best welterweights in the world, and it would be a fight that fans would love to see. It would also be a great way for Ennis to prove that he is ready to be a top contender in the welterweight division. Ennis is a very dangerous fighter. He has knocked out 27 of his 29 opponents, including some top contenders. He is very fast and athletic, and he has a lot of power in both hands. He is also very aggressive, and he loves to come forward and put pressure on his opponents. Crawford is a very great fighter. He is a very skilled boxer with a wide variety of punches. He is also very powerful, and he can knock out any opponent on any given night. He is very smart, and he knows how to fight at a variety of ranges. He is also very experienced, having fought against the best fighters in the world. A fight between Crawford and Ennis would be a very close and exciting fight. It is impossible to say who would win, but it is sure to be a great fight. The winner of the fight would be the welterweight champion of the future, and the fight would be a huge event in the boxing world. If you would rather pay to see Terence Crawford fight Jaron Ennis, type Crawford versus Ennis in the comments section. The third option, Keith Thurman is a former welterweight champion who is coming off a 2-year layoff. He's still a dangerous fighter, and a fight with Crawford would be a great way for him to make a statement in his return to the ring. Keith Thurman's boxing record is 30 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws with 22 knockouts. Thurman is a skilled boxer with a lot of power, and he would be a tough challenge for Crawford. A fight between Crawford and Thurman would be a very different fight than a fight between Crawford and Ennis. Crawford would likely look to box Thurman from the outside, while Thurman would look to pressure Crawford and land his power punches. It would be a very tactical fight, and it would be very difficult to predict who would win. A fight between Crawford and Thurman would be a great way to test Crawford's championship medal. Thurman is a former champion, and he is still a very dangerous fighter. A win over Thurman would solidify Crawford's status as the best welterweight in the world. A fight between Crawford and Thurman would also be a great way to introduce Thurman to a wider audience. Thurman has been out of the ring for 2 years, and he needs a big fight to get back in the spotlight. A fight with Crawford would be a huge event, and it would be a great way for Thurman to make a statement. Overall, a fight between Crawford and Thurman would be a very exciting and competitive fight. It would be a great way to test Crawford's championship medal, and it would be a great way to introduce Thurman to a wider audience. If you would rather pay to see Terence Crawford fight Keith Thurman, type Crawford versus Thurman in the comment section. Option number 4 is a possible rematch between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. This rematch would be a thrilling event for boxing fans who would expect Errol Spence Jr. to seek revenge for the previous defeat he suffered from Terence Crawford. Since his loss to Crawford, Errol Spence Jr.'s boxing record is 28 wins, 1 loss with 22 knockouts. Crawford's victory in their first fight was decisive, but many believe that Spence has the potential to perform better in a rematch. The two-way rematch clause in their contract gives Spence the option to trigger a rematch within 30 days, and Crawford has the power to decide whether the rematch will be fought at 147 pounds or 154 pounds. Crawford has stated that he is open to fighting at 154 pounds, as he had already considered moving up in weight. The opinions on whether a rematch is a good idea are mixed. Some believe that given how one-sided the first fight was, there is no need for a rematch at this time. Others, however, expect a much better showing from Spence in a potential rematch and are eager to see the two fighters face off again. Ultimately, the decision on whether to have a rematch will be up to the fighters and their teams. If a rematch does take place, it will likely be another highly anticipated event in the boxing world. Both Crawford and Spence are skilled fighters with large fan bases, and their first fight generated a lot of interest and excitement. A rematch would give Spence the opportunity to redeem himself and potentially claim victory, while Crawford would have the chance to solidify his dominance in the welterweight division. It remains to be seen if a rematch will take place, but if it does, it is sure to be an exciting event for boxing fans. What do you think?
And you think he'll be victorious in that rematch?
I know he'll be.
You know he'll be.
Different situation, different way, everything. So yeah.
Would you like to see a rematch between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr.? If so, type rematch in the comment section. The fifth possible option would definitely give the fans what they've been looking for. Gervonta Tank Davis is a solidified superstar star in the boxing world, known for his power and devastating left hook. Gervonta Davis has a boxing record of 29 wins, 0 losses, with 27 knockouts. He has held multiple world championships in 3 weight classes, including the WBA regular lightweight title, the IBF super featherweight title, the WBA super featherweight title, and the WBA regular super lightweight title. A fight between Davis and Terence Crawford would be a clash of styles and an opportunity for each fighter to prove themselves against one of the best, if not the best, welterweights in the world. Crawford is a highly skilled boxer with an impressive record, and a fight between him and Davis would be an exciting event for boxing fans. Both fighters have large fan bases and are known for their exciting fighting styles. A fight between them would likely generate a lot of interest, excitement, and money in the boxing world. If a fight between Davis and Crawford were to take place, it would be a test of skill and power for both fighters. Davis would have to move up in weight to the welterweight division, which has a limit of 147 lbs. This would require him to add on weight and adjust his training regimen to prepare for the fight. Moving up in weight can be challenging for boxers, as it requires them to maintain their speed and power while carrying additional weight. However, Davis has already shown that he is capable of moving up in weight and performing well, as he has held world championships in multiple weight classes. In this potential fight, Davis would have the opportunity to prove that he can hang with the best welterweights in the world, while Crawford would have the chance to solidify his dominance in the division. It remains to be seen if a fight between these two fighters will take place, but if it does, it is sure to be an exciting event for boxing fans. It would be interesting to see how Davis would fare against Crawford at the welterweight limit. If you would rather pay to see Terence Crawford fight Gervonta Davis, type Crawford versus Davis in the comments section. Floyd Mayweather is a legendary former professional boxer who retired with an undefeated record of 50 wins with 0 losses.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million.
He is widely regarded as one of the greatest boxers of all time, known for his defensive skills and ability to outmaneuver his opponents in the ring. If he were to come out of retirement, a fight with Terence Crawford would be a highly anticipated event that could potentially go down in history as one of the biggest fights in boxing. A fight between these two skilled boxers would be a true clash of styles and a test of skill, strategy, and endurance. The prospect of a fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford is sure to generate excitement among boxing fans. Both fighters have large fan bases and are known for their exciting fighting styles. The fight would be a major pay-per-view event, with fans tuning in from all over the world to see these two legends face off in the ring. The potential payouts would easily be in the hundreds of millions for each fighter. It remains to be seen if Floyd Mayweather will come out of retirement to fight Terence Crawford. But if he does, it is sure to be an unforgettable event for boxing fans. The fight would be a true test of skill and strategy, with both fighters looking to prove their dominance in the sport. Who do you think would come out on top in this potential matchup? If you would rather pay to see Terence Crawford fight Floyd Money Mayweather, type Crawford versus Mayweather in the comments section. Who should Terence Crawford fight next? It's a difficult question, but there are plenty of great options available. Ultimately, the decision will come down to what Crawford wants to achieve. If he wants to make the most money, a fight with Mayweather could be the way to go. If he wants to prove that he's the best welterweight in the world, a fight with Charlo could be in order. And if he wants to take on a challenge, he could fight Davis, Thurman, or Ennis. No matter who he fights next, Terence Crawford is sure to put on an amazing show. He's one of the best fighters in the world and always delivers an entertaining performance. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as Terence Crawford makes history. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming future videos. And for more trending videos in sports, music, media, and news, click the video that pops up next. Thanks for watching.